Hello viewers and welcome to the latest episode of Huddle. We're with Yggdrasil CEO James Curwen. James, thanks for joining us.
No, you're welcome. Thanks for seeing me today.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to speak to someone from Yggdrasil, and this is your first Huddle as CEO. How have the first few months in the role gone for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, it's first time I've been with a supplier for a while. I'm from an operator background. It's been smooth sailing. We've done a full restructuring already and trying to work really fast so that we can accelerate into 2024.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you've been quite busy already.
Yes, I have, yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned obviously the operator experience, William Hill, OPAP, brands like that. How beneficial is that experience moving to a supplier? And I guess the thing is, you'll know what operators need from the company.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things that is a big advantage is that, I have a deep understanding of the customer behaviours. One of the things you don't see as a supplier is the detailed analysis that operators do on customers. The last company I worked for, OPAP, we had a fantastic analytics team. We used to have governance meetings on a monthly basis to discuss player behaviours, customer behaviours, different player types and the groups, and we've seen a massive shift since post-COVID into player behaviours. People like to play for a shorter period of time. They're more promiscuous in their play. They swap brands, they swap games a lot, and the mix of games has to be different. They're not just looking for big wins and massive prizes anymore. Yep. They're looking for achievable wins and achievable prizes. So even the games that we make at Yggdrasil going forward have to have that equal mix of achievable and aspirational prizes within them.
Yeah. Off the back of that, how are Yggdrasil under your leadership looking to stand out? Because obviously it's a very competitive iGaming field. Yeah,
it's a saturated market, and when you're trying to create a space for yourself, it's difficult, and you can't just do it with a game. Yeah. We've launched a marketing exercise called YGG 23, and this means that our premium game, our platinum game, every single month launches on the 23rd. So everyone knows that the 23rd is Yggdrasil Day, yeah. and so we create a space, even with our marketing, to give ourselves an area to push our premium content. And I think that's really good because everyone's vying for position all the time, yeah. And I want all operators to know that they need to keep the 23rd free just for us.
Yeah, that's interesting. I can maybe just imagine if another supplier accidentally launches on the 23rd, they think, oh no, that's Yggdrasil Day.
Exactly. So we're creating it for ourselves, and if anyone else does it now, they're just a follower, right? It's not new, second to market. So and the uptake's been fantastic so far. And the first game that we launch with YGG 23 is Rainbow Ryan 2, which is a classic reborn, and it's a fantastic game. Quality is excellent. It's been remastered in a great way. So this will be the first showcase that everyone sees of the new brand of games that are coming out.
Yeah, the company is Yggdrasil is pretty much known for its innovation. Is that something you're looking to continue to stay competitive?
Yeah, of course. If you're not innovating and moving forward and being disruptive, you're actually falling behind. Yeah. And that must be in everything that we do, in our platform, in the way that we think, and the way that we run our company. Even things like our back office, which is something that the operators touch, and I've had lots of feedback that they don't like. So we're even working on that to make improvements there as well, to make everything easier for our customers.
Sure. Now, just then and in the previous answer, you already touched on a few things, but broadly, what can we expect? Anything new? I know you mentioned that the 23 and things like that, but 2024, what can we expect this year overall from Yggdrasil?
Yeah, I think you can see an acceleration, in quality, in our customer service. We have a whole new commercial team led by Jose Cadala, who's exceptional, and we've been at ICE for 2 days now. And we've already conducted 120 operator meetings.
Wow.
So I think it just
calendar.
showcases that the face-to-face is super important. And people love our brand, and people really connect with our brand. And I think that to win them back is not a difficult task, but to keep them and keep them happy is the important job ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the same, I guess, B2C and B2B when it comes to players and operators. Industry-wide, this might put you on the spot a little bit as a question I've asked a few executives. If you were to single out one main trend this year, perhaps in casino or broader in the industry, what's the one main trend that people have to watch out for this year?
Well, I think the big thing is that just going with big volatile games doesn't work anymore. Sure. Customers aren't going to wait 400 spins to get into a bonus round. I mean, there are games that have that, but they've become classics. Yeah. But anything new, if you can't hook a customer within 20 spins, then you're not going to be able to win and have a strategy that wins for games going forward.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. And a final question from me. If we were to sit here this time next year, perhaps in a slightly different setting, what would you have wanted to achieve by then? And I guess you would have had your first year as CEO by then as well.
Yeah. Well, I think that people will say, oh, well, they've really stepped up and they're not only innovative, but their customer service is fantastic. Their attention to detail is fantastic. And they're a real premium brand to watch for the future. And I would expect that to happen.
Sure. Well, James, thanks for your time and best of luck with those ambitions.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for seeing me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And to our viewers, thanks for watching.